If evolution produces endless diversity, why do so many living things keep returning to the same basic structural patterns? Why do vertebrate limbs, whether in whales, bats, or humans, follow similar designs? Is it just shared ancestry or their deeper physical rules shaping what forms life can take? Evolution explains how species change over time through mutation and natural selection. But evolution works with what's physically possible. Are there built-in physical constraints that limit, or guide, the kinds of biological forms that can emerge? In the 19th century, the anatomist Richard Owen proposed the idea of a common archetype, a structural pattern underlying vertebrate anatomy. At the time, this idea was largely overshadowed by Darwin's theory of descent. But today, new insights from quantum biology and molecular physics invite us to revisit that question. This study introduces a modern reinterpretation of Owen's idea, not as a mystical blueprint, but as a testable scientific framework. It's called the Universal Self-Collapsing Wave Function, or USCWF. The idea is simple in principle. Living systems don't just evolve randomly. They operate within physical constraints, from energy landscapes to quantum-level processes, that shape what structures are stable and what transitions are possible. At very small scales, processes like quantum coherence and tunneling may influence how molecules behave, stabilize, and change. These physical dynamics could bias which biological pathways are accessible, without replacing evolution but working alongside it. Instead of assuming that all biological variation is equally likely, this framework asks: could quantum effects influence how DNA mutations occur? Could molecular stability limit the range of viable forms? Could certain structural patterns repeatedly emerge because they are energetically favored? These are not metaphysical claims. They are scientific questions, and the framework proposes experimental ways to test them. Using tools like ultrafast spectroscopy, molecular transport measurements, and comparative evolutionary analysis, researchers can investigate whether physical constraints measurably influence biological organization. The goal isn't to replace evolutionary theory. It's to expand it. Evolution explains how selection operates over time. This framework explores whether deeper physical principles help determine what evolutionary paths are even available in the first place. If that's true, biological form may reflect not just historical descent, but structured physical constraints woven into nature itself. Are recurring biological patterns shaped by deeper physical laws? Future research may help us find out. By bridging quantum physics, molecular biology, and evolutionary theory, this framework invites a new way of thinking about how life organizes itself.